Oh, Nelly, we got a big one. All right, so this, I had spoken to you briefly on our last mail time conversation about how I'm considering changing the way that I do the live shows, you know, like showing my face and stuff, which I'm fine with. I do that in different channels in different ways, but not for the DragonLance one. And it's because I wanted the content to speak for itself rather than my room or me. And I figure if I'm going to do content with my face showing, maybe I should dress up the space a little bit. And the only way I can dress up the space a little bit is to pick up some things like posters or what have you. This was a custom design based on not only the original inspirations of DragonLance, which are very Celtic in origin, certainly for the border and the logo specifically per the artist, but also the Knights of Solamnia. They're some of my favorite stories, favorite organization, and I just love the Celtic influence. So what I did was I took the Solamnic shield of the orders and I customized it so that it was just, you know, an original design, but with the same symbols, and I made it very Celtic based. I mean, my ancestry is Scottish, and you know, I love to wear kilts and stuff like that, so it just sort of fit. Oh wow, I can't even open this. It fit that I would do that. And so I'm hoping that this is going to look beautiful. And I don't want to reveal it all until I can reveal it all. I don't want to, you know, show any part of it. So, here we go. Let's see what we're looking at here. So this is metal. It is engraved. And this is my version of the Solamnic shield. You can see that a little more full. So yeah, you can feel it, that it is in fact engraved into the metal itself. You have the crown, you have the Kingfisher, you have the sword, and you have the rose. And a nice Celtic knot binding them all together on this beautiful shield. Now I'm looking at this now, there's things I would change because looking at it in, you know, the physical world is a lot different than on digitally in Illustrator. But I like it, you know, it's an original design, it's an homage to the Knights of Solamnia, and I will have this as a centerpiece behind me whenever I go live. So what do you guys think? Do you like the Knights of Solamnia? Do you think I did it justice with the real world Kingfisher rather than the fantasy world Kingfisher? Are these crowns, rose, and sword too simple, too complex? Did I not vary the weight enough in some of these Celtic knots? Which I kind of feel like, oh well, it's already done. What are you going to do? This is kind of expensive, so I wanted to make sure that I had it done right. And I am happy with it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'd probably do something a little different. Anyway, what do you guys think? I don't want to tear down my own, you know, brilliant piece that I put together. You can see that it's layered there. The black is actually engraved out of the white. It's very subtle, very simple, but you can see that there's very little reflection. You can see that little sheen there. It's like a matte finish rather than a gloss, which is going to be nice when the lights in my office are hitting it so that it doesn't glare and you can actually see it for what it is. Nice little Irish Celtic crown, little Celtic heart, Kingfisher, and the sword and the rose for the different orders, the Knights of the Crown, Knights of the Sword, Knights of the Rose, and the Kingfisher to bind them all together in their Celtic heritage. This is 24 inches across, so it's pretty big. It's going to work great. All right. You guys ever seen anything like that produced? As far as I know, it's one of the first. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to dig it. And yeah, I'm going to have the prints mounted and presented as well. And that's going to be all beautiful. And then we'll get on camera and we'll enjoy it together. Until then, Slàinte mhath.